What's up, everybody, and welcome back to A Beer a Day with TK. It is a cool fall evening here in the beer shed, and Anders and I are freezing, getting ready to check out a new beer. So the beer we have today is called Pumpkin Vanilla Bean Blonde. This is from Infusion Brewing Company out of Benson, Nebraska. And this was a gift from our friend Josh Ellis, the Malted Gentleman. So if you don't check out his channel or subscribe to him, I'll throw his logo up here and a link in the description below. So you go check him out. He does a lot of, he's in Iowa and does a lot of beers from, I guess, I would say the Midwest, but we're also the Midwest because it's most of the country, I guess, further Midwest, right? So he's got some really cool beers, and he actually did a review of this. So check it out and see what he thinks about this beer. So this one here is, like I said, a pumpkin vanilla bean blonde, and it says, blonde ale with pumpkin spice. We put a little trick in your favorite treat. Mouth-watering pumpkin pie flavor melt perfectly into our classic vanilla bean to make an irresistible autumnal offering. So, what do you think of this, man? You like...
Well, I think everybody out there should go check out his review, and then let us know in the comments whether he sent this to us because he liked it or because he was trying to get rid of it.
That's true. He said he had a couple extras in the fridge, and then these showed up. So I don't know. Pumpkin beers are generally not my jam, to be brutally honest. I'm not a huge fan of pumpkin or pumpkin pie spice.
But, you know, when he posted his review, I specifically said this sounded like something that would be interesting to try. Yeah. And he said he was sending them out.
So... pretty cool. 4.8% ABV, 18 IBUs, pumpkin pie spice and vanilla blonde ale is what I'm guessing to be the hybrid of that. So let's see what it's like, man.
I've had quite a few pumpkin beers, but I can't say I've had a vanilla bean pumpkin beer.
That might make it weird. I don't know.
I mean, maybe I have, but over the top of my head,
I can smell vanilla right away.
I don't think I've ever had one.
Do you smell the vanilla right away?
Oh, yeah.
Big vanilla smell, man. That might weird me out a little bit if it's too heavy with the vanilla and the other stuff. We're going with our classic jam jars. I know these are very popular with all of the fanciest of beer drinkers. So,
we need our own jam jars.
Yeah, it'll be great. Color-wise, we have our Brew HQ chart. Probably
3 or 4, yeah. Maybe a 4.
Maybe like a 4. Maybe like a strawish kind of color. Maybe a slight bit darker.
There is a ton of carbonation.
Bubbles are going mad in this.
I mean, that is just...
The head initially poured nice big white frothy head. You still have it. Mine is dissipated by now. But I guess I poured mine a second.
Are there floaters in yours? Because there was a lot of floaters in mine. There were a lot of little things floating around.
I can't tell if they're bubbles or if it's... Oh, no.
Oh, what I'm looking at is definitely not bubbles.
Yeah, maybe it's bits of pumpkin, dude.
Hopefully it's bits of pumpkin or pumpkin spice or...
Yeah, let's find out.
But yeah, my head was all the way to the top of the jar, and now it's still... But it's very like soap suddy kind of...
Yeah.
Soapy head.
The nose, I didn't even have to move near this. It's vanilla. The minute I opened the can, I picked up vanilla.
Vanilla, but there's something else in there too. Vanilla and...
It doesn't smell like pumpkin pie spice.
No. But there's some other... There's some sort of spice.
Yeah, I mean...
What's pumpkin? Or almost like raw pumpkin.
It might be the raw pumpkin. Is it like a vegetal kind of smell?
Yeah, but not in a bad way. Not like...
Just like raw pumpkin, not the bad off taste of vegetal.
Not the vegetal off taste. Almost like a raw pumpkin. I'm just picking
up the vanilla, honestly. I think it's like overpowering my olfactories here, dude, and that's all I'm getting. Let's give it a shot.
Now that you can smell?
Yes, it's wonderful. Except there are more bad smells than good smells, I find.
Like your dog's farts.
You know, it's like every time you smell bacon, you're like, I miss this. And then like 15 things pop up that suck, and you're like, not so great. Josh, cheers, my friend.
Thank you very much.
Out. Body.
You know, that's not as carbonated
as it looked.
Body,
I would say medium light.
Right.
It's on the lighter side. Flavors.
But it's not watery. It's got something there, but it's not
flavors.
Water.
What's the date on this? Let's make sure it's still good. It doesn't taste bad, but the flavors are kind of all over the place, in my opinion.
23.
I think as soon as you drink it, I think you pick up the vanilla kind of right away, which I'm guessing if it's the vanilla bean blonde, that's what you pick up.
8.223 is on this can. but it's kind of on the side, so I couldn't. Yeah.
This doesn't work for me, dude.
I mean, 8 August.
This doesn't work for me. You get the vanilla big. I don't know that the pumpkin pie spice really pushes through. I think the vanilla kind of like overpowers everything else, man.
And that vanilla is almost candy-like.
Something weird at the back end, which I think is maybe a pumpkin taste, like a pumpkin taste. You know, like an actual pumpkin, the vegetable thing you're kind of talking about.
It's almost like they were trying to do, and I'm just spitballing here, but they're trying to do like the flavor of pumpkin pie with whipped cream. Mm-hmm. And miss the mark.
Too much whipped cream.
But
yeah,
miss
too
the
much
mark.
Whipped cream. Yeah, I think the vanilla is overpowering. And this is weird, right? I'm not a huge fan of pumpkin pie spice or pumpkin pie in general. And usually when I complain about pumpkin beers, it's that they're just over the top with the pumpkin pie spice. This is certainly not that. If anything, it's almost too subdued with the pumpkin pie spice.
Yes, I agree.
And the vanilla just dominates it so much that it distracts from the other parts. I don't think that it's like bad per se. It's just, I don't know, it just doesn't work for me.
No, I mean, it's not it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not a drain pour.
If there were more of these in the fridge,
they'd remain in the fridge.
No,
I would mail them back to Josh.
If there were more of them in the fridge, they would be one of the beers you drink late at night when
you drank all your other beers.
When you're fluthered
and you got to do something.
Or if you just need a cheap beer to get the day started or something, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like overly offensive where it's terrible. It's just not particularly good,
no.
in my opinion. Ratings-wise, it does good, too. I mean, Untappd at a 3.67. Now, I don't remember how many people checked in. It might have a small sample size. But the thing for me with pumpkin beer is usually this is for folks that like pumpkin pie and all that kind of crap. And I think if I got this expecting that, you'd say it misses the mark.
See, I like pumpkin pie. I do like pumpkin beers when they're done well. And this is not...
Yeah, it's not.
This is not that.
Yeah.
But again, it's not awful. It's not a drain pour.
So for me, I would say it's it's not so bad that I wouldn't drink it again. Like, I'd never seek it out. And I think Josh probably said something similar, that he wouldn't seek it out. I think that's about accurate. For me, it's a meh. It's, I'm not going to dump it, but I don't want another one, put it that way. I'm glad Anderson was here to share the other one.
I mean, the vanilla, it's definitely vanilla bean. But
now, I wouldn't mind trying this without the pumpkin and the pumpkin pie spice, because it's like you get the vanilla, and then at the end you get some weird taste at the back, like when you drink it at the back of your palate, it's some weird-ass little taste that just doesn't work.
I mean, if somebody gave this to me again, I would drink it. I would not seek it out. I would not buy it.
Yeah.
I think you're right. It's just kind of I mean,
yeah.
It's just, yeah.
I appreciate the beer, Josh.
Yeah.
I love any new check-in Untappd. And look, man, not all the beers are going to be great. Some are going to be good. Some are going to be bad. Some are going to be in between. And I guess this kind of falls in between. Still cool to check out a beer from Nebraska.
I mean, as I said on your comments, was interested to check this out. And I guess we're now even for that shitty IPA I gave you.
So, hopefully you don't think our video is if you like it, please hit that thumbs up button. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit subscribe. And as always, you got any comments or questions, jump in down below. Have you had pumpkin vanilla bean from Infusion Brewing out of Benson, Nebraska? If so, let us know what you think about it down below. Hey, till next time.
Cheers.